My name is Ifabumi Adetutu Efantola Adiola, better known as Trinice McNally, and I am a 2021 Vocal Fellow. I'm originally from London, England, by way of Jamaica. However, I grew up in Miami, Florida, which is known as the Metro South. I currently live in Washington, D.C., where I work and organize. So when I initially became a fellow for Vocal earlier this year, I think that my project was very single-focused. I was thinking about multimedia strategies to amplify social impact, right? How do we center marginalized communities? How do we think about folks that often don't ever get to tell their stories? How do we disrupt myths and culture? And that work actually evolved into me starting my own company called TJM Forward Culture, Education, and Organizing Group, which we're kind of a creative-based consultant agency that does work to fundraise, market, support, amplify, and politicize anyone who will listen, anyone that's interested or curious about societal change. I applied to the Vocal Fellowship because I was super curious about what else existed and who I thought I was. I'm an educator and I'm an organizer by training and by passion, but I've always been a budding creative, someone that's really curious about fashion, arts, and culture, and how we can use these cultural references, these bodies of work, these ways of being, because that's what fashion, arts, and culture is, as a way and a means to shift conditions, shift narrative, and also build awareness. And it actually evolved into a much larger global idea and really an initiative that continues to evolve. So I think actually as I grew and I evolved, so did my work. My biggest learning during the fellowship has been you don't have to know it all, and that everyone's actually pretending. Right? Like no one is a content expert of all things. So what it really takes is for you to go deep and not do more. For a long time I thought like I need to do these things and I need to add this training and I need to talk to this person. And it was actually like I actually have all the tools and all the things that I need. How am I thinking about what my contributions to this world would be? Something I want the world to know is that everyone has a responsibility to tell a more complete story. History has a wonderful way of showing us and teaching us the lessons, hopefully, that we would get in this particular iteration. So one thing I want to say to Vocal is like simply a thank you. From the coaching calls to the ways that we had like storytelling training that you're like, well, why am I doing this, right? As a person that's already an organizer. Well, what it actually did is created a lot more room for me to reimagine what was possible. So I just want to say thank you to Vocal. Keep doing amazing work. Keep being really clear about your values and making sure that you're recruiting and developing marginalized voices. But thank you so much.